You were asked to solve the following equations by factoring. So in this case, I have my first one has three different terms here, which means I'm going to use my diamond and box. So multiply negative 10 times x squared. And remember, what I'm really doing here is I'm trying to take the three terms that I have and I'm going to break it up into the box here. So I have three, but I need four to put it into the box. And so I'm splitting up negative 3 by looking for what multiplies to negative 10x squared that adds to negative 3x, which in this case would be negative 5x and positive 2x. So now I'm going to go ahead and plug in, first term in the first box, last term in the last box, and the term that I split up here in the corner boxes. So now I'm going to find the factored form by seeing what multiplies to get into the inside of the box. So I see there that we got x plus 2 and x minus 5. Now I just solve them individually. So I can look at, okay, when is x plus 2 equal to 0? When is x minus 5 equal to 0? And I get my two answers of x equals negative 2 and x equals 5. So that second one here, remember that the first thing we always have to do when we're trying to factor is it has to be equal to 0. So in this one, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add 3 to both sides, and I'll rewrite this x squared plus 4x plus 3. Now that it's equal to 0, I can factor. So use my diamond and box. So I got 3x squared, 3x times x will help us break it down. And I will go ahead and try and use the same colors here, 3x and x. So now when I put it inside the box here, first term, x squared, last term, 3. Terms that are broken up, we got 3x and x. Figure out what goes on the outside here, which looks like 1 and 3. Now I have my equation factored, and now I just need to solve. So x plus 1 equals 0. When is x plus 3 equal to 0? My final answers are x equals negative 1 and x equals 3. Sorry, negative 3. Now, the next one's here, same idea with the second one. I have to make it so that they are equal to 0. So I'm going to add 30 to both sides and rewrite here. Don't be afraid of the big numbers, because in this case here, really just start looking through what are all the things that multiply to 60. And the first two that really come to my mind are 10 and 6. So those aren't supposed to be these big, scary numbers. You just got to try and look for the factors to break it down. First term in the first box, last term in the last box. What did we break up? Well, we had 10x and 6x. Xx, 6, 10. So I got x plus 6 times x plus 10. Then I'm going to set them equal to 0. And again, it's kind of the same process each time. So in this one, we got x equals negative 6 and negative 10. Last one here, subtract 5 from both sides, rewrite it. Oops, that's my bad. That's supposed to be minus 35 equals 0. Diamond and box, 35x squared, 2x. What multiplies to the top that adds to the bottom looks like it's going to be 7x and negative 5x. So in the box goes x squared, negative 35, 7x, negative 5x. Figure out what goes on the outside. Now that's my factored form. And then solve when each of them are 0. So we get x equals 5 and x equals negative 7.